When Obama talks about being a dictator, when he talks about using the executive order, we need to take that very seriously. And unfortunately, there's only a handful of congressmen, people in the legislative branch, congressmen and senators who do take this seriously. One of them is Mike Lee, and he confronted Eric Holder today and asked him about what authority he had for these executive orders. And Holder said he couldn't explain the constitutional basis for the executive orders because he hasn't read the legal analysis, or at least hasn't seen it in a long time. Now look at this article before we go to the sound clip. Lee had based his questions on a standard legal test, and this is something that came from a Supreme Court decision where Judge Robert Jackson said the president's authority to issue executive orders is strongest, and he lays out 3 points. He said, number one, when he's acting with the backing of Congress. In other words, when he's following a law that Congress has put out. It's more dubious, he says, if he issues an order pertaining to a topic on which Congress has not passed a law, and it's weakest when the executive order is, quote, incompatible with a congressional command. And of course, we're seeing that over and over again. That's precisely the point that Obama says he wants to make these executive orders, because he doesn't want to listen to Congress or wait on Congress or wait for the laws to be passed as they are prescribed to be passed in the Constitution. Here's that clip.
So in which of those 3 categories would you put the president's decision to delay the enforcement of the employer mandate? Is that category 1, 2, or 3?
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I have not seen. I don't remember looking at or haven't seen the analysis in some time. So I'm not sure where along the spectrum that would come.
How about the executive order that he proposed last night with regard to minimum wage? Would that be category 1, category 2, or category 3?
Well, again, without having delved into this to any great degree, that would.
But you're the Attorney General. I assume he consulted you.
Well,
it's imperative within our constitutional system that we not allow too much authority to be accumulated in one person. And it's one of the reasons why we have a constitution is to protect us against the excessive accumulation of power.
Well, as he pointed out, you're the Attorney General, but of course we all know that Eric Holder is an Attorney General who, if he enforces a law at all, he enforces it very, very selectively. He could care less what the law is, and neither could Obama.